We have a long list of stuff to do with the city car before we get it driving. My plan is I'm gonna start with the front of the vehicle and then move my way backwards and try to get everything knocked out. That's the plan. I don't know how much we're gonna get done in this video. We're gonna try to give it our best shot. Back in episode 3, I deleted the stock steering column and I'm replacing it with this 1.5-inch chromoly tube with high quality bearings inside. I'm gonna weld on this quick release adapter. Alright, so we got our tube here with the steering shaft up in there, and we welded on the quick release, and now we're gonna bolt this into the car. I've cut it pretty long to begin with. We're gonna go ahead, trim it to length, and give us some extra room up here to adjust in case. We have very terrible leg room. Now we connect the steering shaft to the steering rack using U-joints, and I did make sure to clock him properly in phase, I think. Alright, and here is our finished steering shaft. We have lock collars on both of the ends there. Just as expected, the steering column is very, very loose. So I might have to relocate the entire steering rack and probably drill a hole right here. It is kind of a shame to throw away this beautiful dash panel, but luckily my friend John knows a thing or two about wiring and he'll probably help me rewire the whole car. Now what's going to make this thing a lot harder is the wiper motor right there. It's kind of in the way. If we deleted it, it'd be a lot easier to mount the steering column, but I think I'm just going to keep it. So at this point I really wasn't sure what to do. There's so little space back there, I can't even get in and weld the steering column in place. So I decided I'm just going to sleep on it and figure out what I want to do next.
Hey, wake up, wake up.
What's up? What's this on my head?
A sleeping mask.
Oh, that's right. This video was brought to you by Manta Sleep. This is one of the best sleeping masks I ever wore, most comfortable, and the quality of sleep I've been getting is just amazing. On top of that, this mask is fully adjustable and insanely breathable, and it's the world's best sleeping mask. This is the sound mask, so it's Bluetooth and it has a 20-hour battery life, 2 times more than the competitor, and I can listen to my favorite tunes as I doze off. Manta Sleep has other masks that you can choose from, like the Pro Mask and the Silk Mask. They even feature these eye cups that don't put pressure on your eyes and eyelids. You can sleep on your side and they won't bother you. If you're a light sleeper, this might be the perfect solution for you. Manta Sleep also believes in Pro Nap, so if you need to doze off at work, go for it. Now guys, I see absolutely no light coming through this mask. This really is an amazing mask, and it has really improved my quality of sleep. So guys, check out Manta Sleep at the first link in the description. Use the code VASILY to get 10% off your order. Again, that'll be the first link in the description. Check it out if you want to support the channel. But let's go ahead and get right back to the video. Okay, let's see if this works. Spot on. I guess let's hope nothing catches on fire. That was sketchy. little bit, but it's not the end of the world. So now I need to weld the front subframe. I've been putting it off for a long time because of how hard it is to get back there. The rule of thumb is you want to do all your welding while everything is still bolted on, and since I'm taking it out, I'll go ahead and paint it. And then here what I'm doing is adding even more frame support to the frame rails. There it is, guys. This is an unbelievably light subframe. Probably only weighs like 10 pounds. Maybe 15. And it just came out looking so sick. So there's no kill like overkill, so I'm gonna bend out an aluminum bar, weld it to there, and then to there, to give us a second place for this strut mount to mount to. It's not that I don't trust this, it's just if you think about coming down from a wheelie, that's, you know, 1,500 pounds of force on those buckets. So yeah, I wanna make sure they're beefy.
You're the sunshine on my mind. We're burning through the city of lights.
Schnitz Racing came in clutch once again. They sent me a Sidewinder exhaust. Now typically these are designed for bikes that are very low and for drag racing only. This is supposed to make some big power. It's really designed for nitrous engines, but we're gonna use it on a non-nitrous application. Hey. Alrighty guys, so check that out. That looks beautiful, but one of the issues I'm seeing is that pipe is gonna hit that subframe. So either I can clock this downwards or I can take out like an inch from this section right here. That way it clears that bar. So now I'm gonna mount up my aluminum racing seats. I can't see anything. If you aren't familiar with the backstory, because of the roll cage, the bench seats no longer fit, even though I kind of wanted to keep them. Hey. Man. That freaking. Alright, so I got my seat tabs tacked in. I marked the holes, gonna drill them, and then TIG weld these mounts out. And then we'll have our second set of mounts up here into the roll bar. Alright guys, so we got the seats mounted. That was super time consuming and it took so long. The harnesses should be pretty simple because we'll just use the stock mounting holes for the seat belts. I think I'm going to start finishing up the dashboard because I kind of messed up cutting it. And then we'll probably start working on the brakes and then the exhaust. That took us like 5 days to just cross out these things. 5 days. We got some red seat covers here. I decided to go red to pay tribute to the stock red bench seats, which I really wanted to keep but wasn't able to because of the lack of space. But man, wow, that looks amazing, guys. I was hoping it was gonna match the car a little bit better, but I guess I could just paint the carpet this color. Literally, it's like a Lambo. Like, if you just squint your eyes, in fact, I'd say it's even sicker than a Lambo. Now look, I buy all my car parts for full price. I don't get any discounts on the car parts. I'm not big enough yet. But if there are any car companies watching, hit me up. Oh yeah, dude, that's mint. That's mint. Yeah, I feel nice and bolstered up. These seats are mounted on 5 half-inch bolts. That's basically something you'd mount an LS engine with. As for the seat harnesses, I can literally just use the stock factory holes, and so the harnesses won't be that hard. Alright, so I got the radiator all figured out. Kind of a process to get it up in there, but what are you gonna do? There's no way it's coming out. It's very nice and strong. Mounted on rubber bushings. Oh, and I also added these little spacers here as per request. I want to see about mounting the stock crash bar on this car. I know I didn't write it on the list, but I figured while we're here, might as well just try to make it work. Something soft to absorb energy just in case, you know, because I really don't plan on crashing this car. Alright, yeah, it kind of sticks out too much. What I'm going to do is cut out some plates here, 1/4-inch plates, tap them, and that's what this bumper is going to mount to. Well, the bumper would have to stick out like 2 feet, so that's a no-go. But you know, we can build a different bumper off those plates. So that is the front end all done. Now I'm gonna work on the headers. So I decided just to take out the bend and kick them out more to the side. Maybe some of you guys seen this coming. My first ever full stainless steel exhaust. Yeah, I think I want it pointing downwards, somewhere like right there.